All right, so in this video, we're gonna talk about the only three things you guys need to do to make your 2025 the best year yet. I promise you at the end of this video, you guys are already going to be a notch up. Now, I need you guys to do this. Either start taking notes during the video or please implement this immediately after. And the reason why I'm asking you guys, that's kind of like my call to action, is because I want you guys to see this channel as, hey, I'm watching this design plus build your lifestyle channel. It's really helping me visualize the life that I want, implement systems to actually achieve my goals and make progress, and ultimately build the lifestyle that I want, right? The lifestyle of our dreams. That's what all of us entrepreneurs want at the end of the day. You can visualize this life that you want, and it's like you get depressed and you lose self-esteem and you struggle because every single year you're just not making progress. Well, I'm here to share you guys some tips, some tricks, some proven implementations that you guys can do right now. You guys could even start doing it as I'm speaking to make you better, right? So at the end of the day, this stuff will work. This channel is not going to be fluff. This channel is going to be stuff that is straight to the point. We're going to get right into it. You guys can start implementing right away. Okay, so for you guys listening, I have no clue where you guys are at in your journey. These are the three things that you guys need to master, perfect immediately. It's going to start with your calendar, okay? And we're going to break that calendar into two things. It's going to be personal and then it's going to be professional. Okay, so that's one thing that we're going to start on. The second thing is going to be your evening routine. And the third thing is going to be your morning routine. So let's start with your calendar. You guys need to open up your Google Calendar, whatever calendar you guys use, okay? This is what we're gonna do. We are gonna focus on personal. Okay, so when you guys wake up, we're not gonna write down like your morning routine and step by step yet. We're gonna block off a certain amount of time from when you wake up to when you start working. So that might be 6 in the morning until 8. That might be 4 in the morning until 8. Okay, so drag and drop starting on Monday and just label it personal. Okay, now when you go into your event, repeat that event. It's not going to be Monday to Friday. It's going to be Monday to Sunday. And the reason why this is crucial is because we want to be successful. We need our daily routines to be daily. They need to be habits. They need to be built into our life. You cannot be successful if you're waking up at 5 Monday to Friday and then sleeping until noon on Saturday and Sunday, because your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be completely messed up. Your circadian rhythm, your sleep schedule, your quality, everything's going to be jumbled. We need to work on being disciplined. We need to work on being committed to our journey, right? And our goals. So then what we're going to do is we're going to assume, because we're entrepreneurs, we know when we can work. We do need some sort of 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 8 to 7, whatever you guys are working and dedicating to your business, you're going to do your next block. So as an example, mine is 9 to 5. It's actually 8 to 5. 8 to 9 is prep work, right? Review, organize. But let's just use 9 to 5 is going to be a different color. So on Monday, this is mine. 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, morning routine. Okay. 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, work. 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, evening routine. So I have beige for personal. And then I have like a blue or something like that for work. Okay, this is what we're gonna start with. Monday to Sunday. Don't worry about working on Saturday and Sunday. Just start there, okay? Now we have our building blocks. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, now when somebody, doesn't matter if it's a client or a friend, wants to do anything work-wise, that's outside of your work schedule, no, you're not doing anything. So what we're doing here is this is so much more than a calendar video. This is really about building your life, starting immediately, starting now, starting during this video, and building it out from there. And the most amazing thing is that you're literally building, you're designing and building your life. So we're gonna go into a little bit more detail now, okay? So that's your calendar. So the other two things that I talked about was an evening routine and a morning routine. And it's gonna be built in, whether you're in a relationship, you're getting into a relationship, you're single, it doesn't matter. This is your routine. If a partner joins your life, they're jumping into your routine. Obviously, there's gonna be some compromises, but what we need to do is we need to focus on making you your best self first. You cannot be your best self with a partner or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or what have you, if you are not taking care of yourself first. And that is what we need to focus on. So Monday, 4 o'clock, I'm waking up. What we're doing is I am doing my morning routine. My morning routine does not change, and it is really simple. It's not waking up, going straight to the gym. It's not waking up, going straight outside, getting sunlight, even though that's probably great. I wake up, I go to the bathroom. Sometimes I pour a glass of water before I go to the bathroom, sometimes it's after. So usually one of the first things that I need to do. I drink a full liter of water. I hydrate myself with electrolytes. Okay, so that could be coconut water, or it could be like a BioSteel or something like that. I take vitamin D. I take 5 to 10,000 international units of vitamin D because I don't get outside as much as I probably should, at least first thing in the morning. The second thing I do is I take another supplement, NMN, something that I'm just trying now. You guys can take a creatine supplement. You guys could take whatever you guys take, an omega-3 supplement, a multivitamin supplement. You guys need to nourish your bodies, and a little bit might be a placebo effect, right? But we're waking up and we're giving the body what it needs. We're giving the mind what it needs, okay? We're giving it fuel. After that, I'm making myself an espresso. So I've hydrated myself with a liter of electrolytes. I've taken my vitamins. I'm now having a coffee, and I'm immediately jumping into reading 10 pages of whatever current book, nonfiction book that I'm reading. And I'm gonna get really kind of far into this, most likely in another video, but I will touch on it now. It's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people do that in videos, and I'm like, damn it, I want it all now. So I'm gonna try to provide that now. So why do I read 10 pages? This is something that I took from Dan Martell. He's a huge mentor of mine. He's not a personal business coach. I would love one day to be that. But he reads 10 pages, and the whole goal is to wake up your brain, wake up your speech, right? Get everything kind of firing. And the objective is to find 1 or 2 quotes in those 10 pages that you're going to use today. Okay, so if you guys have ever watched people on YouTube or give interviews, and it's like, man, they're just pulling quotes out left, right, and center all the time. Every new video that I watch, they have a quote. Well, it's top of mind. So like they're waking up in the morning. These guys are professionals. They're extremely successful. Don't think that they're just pulling that out of their socks or whatever the expression is, right? That's top of mind. That's something that they just read. Most likely in the morning, right? Probably built into a morning routine. So I encourage you guys, as part of this calendar building schedule, video, and morning and evening routine, the top 3 things that you guys need to focus on and only focus on right now to have a killer 2025. It's not year 20,000, 2025. Is to really focus on these, right? So 10 pages, I'm waking up my brain, I'm waking up my speech, I'm getting ready for the day, I'm sipping on my coffee, and I'm highlighting probably 1 or 2 quotes. I'm gonna memorize it, or I'm gonna paraphrase it, right? That is gonna be so crucial it'll eventually become a habit. You'll eventually be able to retain the quotes easier and easier. Now we're waking up our brains, we're being more creative, okay? Now what am I doing? I'm going to the gym. I've had my coffee, my pre-workout, I've been hydrated, I've woken up my brain. I'm now going to the gym and I'm sweating. This is my routine. I'm going to the gym from 5 to 6. I have my weekly routine that I follow. It's a no thinking. It's like I know what I'm doing, it's in my calendar, and I'm working out from 5 to 6. I'm either doing a home workout or I'm going to the gym. It really all depends how I'm feeling that day, right? So I like to go to the gym to do heavy compound lifts. If I'm having like a shoulder or an ab day, like today was Thursday, shoulders and abs, I can very easily do that at home. I have Nuobells, they're 80-pound adjustable dumbbells. I have a pull-up bar. It's very easy for me to do hanging leg raises and have a great workout at home. So if I want to be a little bit more social, and it depends on what your goals are, then yeah, get out to the gym, right? When I come home, it's in my calendar from 6 to 6:15, make a protein shake. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through my entire calendar, but what I'm trying to show you guys is that these are non-negotiables. This is what I do every single morning. After the gym, I make my protein shake. After my protein shake, I'm having a shower and I have my shower routine, right? Moisturizer and all that. And it's really cool because you guys need to be listening to what I'm describing. It's that I'm not winging it. I'm not using my mental energy to be like, oh, what should I do this morning? It's like, I know what I'm doing. And I don't have to think about it. I don't need to. That's why a lot of these guys, they toss out all of your clothes. Here's another tip is toss out all your clothes and buy a couple pairs of the same thing so you don't need to think about what you're wearing that day, right? A lot of these billionaires and really successful entrepreneurs we're seeing nowadays, and it was more and more of them are doing that. You want to preserve as much mental capacity as possible for those big decisions throughout the day. So now I have my work calendar. So what I've done is I've split up my work into AM and PM. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be probably looking for a channel where it's like, okay, I need some sort of business structure. I've just started a business. A lot of these, I did it. I was available 7 days a week, pretty much 7 to like 8 o'clock to anybody that needed a consultation. And I could never have a routine because it was always like somebody was scheduling something that interfered with me wanting to do something else. So what you guys need to do is you need to decide on, do you guys want to take your consultations and your meetings in the mornings, or do you guys want to take them in the afternoons? Choose the days, Monday to Friday. For me, 1:30 to 4 o'clock, I take consultations, okay? In my mornings, I have all of it's my marketing, it's my accounting, it's my office work, and it is my site visits I share for the mornings. Most of the time, I might be meeting a trade on site, I might be meeting a designer, I might be meeting a trade partner. It's going to be first thing in the morning. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be. So I now know that I can set up whoever I need to set up and then not worry about them. Then I can focus on building my business in the afternoon. 12 to 1 is lunch, okay? It's, yeah, you can't get a hold of me. So I have that lunch every single day, 12 to 1. These things you guys need to build into your schedule. When I sign off of work, I'm now flipping from professional, back to personal. So I have my 5 to 6. I have my 5 to 5:30 routine, which is walk the dog, call a family member. I get home basically from 5:45 to 7, it's dinner. From 7 to 8, it's free time. So I can do whatever I want with a family member. If I want to work on a side project, if I want to meet up with somebody for a late night hot chocolate or something like that. I've allowed 1 hour every evening to do whatever I want to do. Freedom, right? And then 8 o'clock, my basically bedtime routine kicks in, and 9 o'clock I'm in bed. So my nighttime routine, because this is the third thing that we're talking about. We have our morning routine, which is, you guys heard my morning routine. I wake up, I hydrate, I take vitamin D, I take my supplements. I make a coffee, I read 10 pages, right? Highlight a quote, boom. That is like, without a doubt, that wakes me up. Usually I'm outside for like 5 or 10 minutes with my dog because he's taking a crap. So that is my morning routine every single morning. My evening routine every single night is when I'm in bed, I write down 10 things that I'm grateful for, because there is truth in training your mind to be more positive, right? Our objective throughout the day should be this: lower cortisol levels, lower stress, lower stress, lower stress. They actually just recently released an article where how alcohol could be beneficial if you're drinking like red wine. And I thought it was hilarious because I'm so against even believing in that, and I'm not preaching it on this channel. But the philosophy behind it is that if your life is like really high stressed all the time, and a little bit of alcohol is going to help lower that cortisol and lower those stress hormones, it actually has a positive effect. So it outweighs the pros and cons. That is actually a healthier decision. So I don't really advocate that. That's a philosophy. It's kind of like whatever. Some people want to promote that, not necessarily promote it, or just kind of prove. They're trying to make a point that, you know, it's a trade-off in life, right? So at the end of the day, we do want to work on lowering our levels of stress as much as we possibly can. A lot of people have religion and faith. A lot of people pray. They go to church every single day. If that is what you guys need to do, that is great. A lot of people meditate before bed. They do really deep breath exercises. I think that's phenomenal, right? That is something that should be built into your daily routine. Some people have hot showers or hot baths before. So what we're gonna do is we're building these things out today. If you guys are watching this video right now, please subscribe and like, because there's gonna be more content like this. But this is what we're doing today. And by the end of the week, I really am hoping that you guys have a schedule built out. Now you guys have, in the middle of it, you guys have your work. You guys are gonna have your availability, when you're available. So when people call you and say, hey, let's go for coffee, let's grab dinner, X, Y, and Z. What I do is, for Saturdays, I have hobbies. I have hobbies in the morning. Saturday afternoons, I have, essentially, it's like a free time, networking friend time, right? Family time and free time on Sundays. So Sundays is basically family or friends. Saturdays are like hobbies. So I don't know, if I want to go to the driving range or something like that, if you want to go do, I don't know, like rumble boxing or something like that, it's Saturdays. So every single Saturday I have something to look forward to. I have an outlet. It's not really going, it might be the gym. It's going to be more of like a hobby. Gym's like a passion. That's like built into my routine. It's almost like a business thing for me. Saturdays are like fun hobbies. Are we going hiking? What are we doing, right? So now when you guys do have somebody asking for your time, you're like, well, this is my availability, right? I have like one evening this week between 7 and 8, we can meet up, right? Or Saturday afternoon, I'm free, or I'm going on a hike with X, Y, and Z, why don't you join? So you're not trying to be like, oh, I have to fit so-and-so in, I feel bad. No, like, you guys are busy, professional, disciplined, committed. You guys are, it comes down to perception, especially if you guys are new, and a lot of you guys are worried like, well, I'm not doing any of this, so how am I supposed to? Nobody's gonna wanna hang out with me. Be the interesting person. Be the person where, start implementing these routines. People are gonna see you as like, wow, disciplined, wow, committed, wow, intelligent, wow, ambitious, wow, intimidating, right? So the more that you guys are waking up early, you guys are I just recently implemented this thing into 2025. It was Dan Martell says, add a filter, start adding filters. And it was like, filter, what do you mean? Add a filter to what? When people are asking of your time, and it's like, can we do this? Buy you a coffee, X, Y, and Z. Add a filter. So that filter, it's kind of like when I do my business calls and I have clients call in. I've been doing this for years and years and years without thinking that there's other filters you can apply it to. You can apply it to your personal life. So for me, it's like I have this questionnaire. I vet clients before I go to their homes, right? You want to filter out all the tire kickers and X, Y, and Z. The filter is allot 1 hour a week. It's going to be early in the morning, and it'll help you build a community and network. Go hike somewhere for an hour. And the next time somebody says, hey, can I buy you a coffee? Can we do this? I want to hang out. Yes, I am here every Tuesday morning at 6:30. I go on a hike with other committed entrepreneurs that share the same business goals and aspirations that I do. Yeah, so if you can't make it next week, Tuesday, 6:30 in the morning, Deer Lake and Burnaby, close to Vancouver, then hey, maybe I'll see you next week. So 99% of people are probably not going to attend. It's not really worth your time anyways to spend with them, right? So that is what we're doing in 2025. That is what I have implemented these things into my life, and my plan is to everything that I implement into my life that I am actively doing, now I can share to my viewers and hopefully make 2025 the best year yet. All right, see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you guys want to. Cheers.